people who are looking forward to a very fast 30-minute workout in a flow, and I just want to share with people who need a little bit more of guidance with your practice at home, and hopefully that will give you some inspiration to do your own flow practice, or even certain things that you've been working on, certain things that you've been trying to improve on, and hope you enjoy. And the 30 minutes starts now. So we're going to start with breathing, pranayama. Now thumb into index for chin mudra, straighten the rest of the 3 fingers up. And begin to soften your breath in and out through your nose. Bring yourself to the awareness of you on the mat. And take this moment just to be a little bit more conscious and aware of how you breathe in and out through your nose. Taking your time. Inhale and exhale. Feel a light lift through the fronts and back of your bodies. And maybe just a couple more breaths to set the intent. And the final one. And exhale, gradually open up the eye gaze. Now bring your palms to your navel and begin to cup them very gently. Keep the elbows soft and down the sides of the body. As you inhale, feel a light lift of the belly into your palms. Exhale, soften your palms into your navel. And it's really the navel region, the pelvic floor, that you need to activate. So inhale. Exhale, soften down. Let's give it 4 more. Inhale. Exhale again. And twice more. One final one, and exhale. Good. Bring your palms back to your knees. Couple of more breaths here. And exhale again. Gradually open up your eye gaze. On the next set of breathing, you're going to bring your palms a little bit higher to your ribs. So breathe in lightly, lift the ribs up into your palms. Feel the lift up through your chest, and breathe out, soften down to your navel again. Inhale. Exhale. Just a couple more. Breathe in. Simultaneously work the navel up to your ribs, chest. Exhale, soften down. And one more. Inhale again. And exhale, just bring your palms back to your knees again. For the final minute of your breathing. So now as you breathe in and out through your nostril, imagine your palms lightly hugging your navel, on your ribs. Lift and extend, rise. Breathe out, soften down. Inhale again. Exhale. So you can almost feel with the engagement and the imagination, you can breathe with a greater length and exhale down with ease down to your sit bone. And down to the final 10 seconds. Good, and you may open your eyes gradually now. Good, join the palms to your chest, breathe in and exhale, bow, and begin the practice. It's a little bit of a hand to foot flow and a little bit of enjoyment doing that, alright? Good. So now lift up the chest, breathe in, interlock your fingers, breathe out, knuckles to your chin. As you inhale, lift. Widen the chest and the arms. Exhale, soften down the elbows. As you breathe and inhale this time, release your knuckles from the chin and lengthen all the way up. Lengthen the side body as you press your palms and interlock your fingers towards the ceiling. Ground the sit bone and widen the knees and the thighs as much as possible. Let's lean down to your left side. Take a soft arch of the body, right arm overhead. You're going to wrap the top arm over behind the back, twist slightly to the side and gaze up at the shoulders. Good. So by spinal lengthening and leaning. Press on up and lean down to the right, lengthen the left arm over. And as you exhale, wrap the arms behind the back and turn from the shoulders and gaze slightly up. Good. And the next inhale, press on up and take a long spine. Anchor the back fingers on the floor behind and gaze back. And breathe in and twist. We'll take a twist to the right and gaze back this time. Good. Coming back to the center, we breathe and rise again. So breathe out, exhale to your cactus. Bend the left forward, stack the elbows above. Breathe in and breathe out. Wrap the elbows down to your ribs and gaze forward to your front fingertips. Inhale, rise, and we expand the chest again. Switch sides with the right elbow and the left above. Twist the forward and exhale, lean forward. Elbows hugging. And you can round the back lightly to feel stretch into the mid-lower back all the way up to your shoulders here. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out and just release your hands clasped behind the lower back. Punch down, lift the chest, chin lightly forward, tilt and lean forward. Gaze to your front nose tip. And it's about reaching the sit bone back and leaning forward towards your chin and the nose tip to the front edge of the mat. Good. Chest arms up and release. And we uncross the legs. We're Baddha Konasana, bound lotus. Hold the side feet, lift chest, and exhale, lean forward, bend the elbows just rightly to the inner crease of the knees. So engage your thighs and bring the knees up. And the next inhale, lift up, and exhale, lean forward and bend the elbows away from the inner crease of the knees and come forward. And one more inhale and exhale, this time, sit bone ground and lean forward, widen arms, chest forward, and try to reach as far down and forward as you can to engage your whole spine, your shoulders, your side hips. Good. Lift up. Nice. And keep the left leg step in and press on in. Now hold the right foot from the outer edge of the left hand and engage and cut across your body in the front. Lengthen the right arm, gaze back straight. 2 and 1. Now come on back, just switch the grip. Hold the second and third fingers of the thumbs up onto your right foot with the right hand and then come forward to your Janu Sirsasana. Alright? Keep the left hand pressed on the left knee out, breathe in. And breathe out, bend the elbows out away from the body and reach forward. See if you can hold on to the base of the foot, or if you can't, just hold on to your side legs. But maintain strong long leg by pressing the heels forward and flex the toes inwards. And breathe. Good, and lift on up. We're going to lift up to a half tabletop, press the knees up, foot down, hands at the back, fingers facing forward. Point your front 5 toes and engage your front foot down. Lift up, squeeze your glutes a little to lift the hips, chest, thighs up. And keep the chin parallel to the ceiling by engaging your eye gaze straight up. And exhale, lean down, come back. And we're just simply going to switch sides. Good. Just bend the right in, bend the left knee in, hug on the foot with your right hand, and kick across the body, left arm straight up. And engage. Lifting up the ribs, long spine. And next inhale, switch. Interlock your fingers and thumbs using your left hand. Keep the leg length down to the front edge of the mat. Use your right hand to press the knee up for your Janu Sirsasana. Lift chin, eye gaze, tone the belly to your navel, thighs, and then bend the elbows up and come forward. Hands can reach for the base of the foot or to your side legs. Just one more breath there. And inhale, lift. Exhale, cross your leg back again this time. Good. Now come to all fours. And hands under your shoulders, widen fingers, knees under your hips, and lightly tuck your toes lie at the back. Good. Now inhale to cow stretch. We'll lift the tailbone, arch the belly down. And really here, you just want to free your spine and hips and take a light rotation, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And once you're ready, switch sides. Good, now we're going to cat stretch. On this time, tuck the tailbone under, round the ribs in, hug the belly in, and look down towards your thighs. And then the cat stretch, you really want to, again, rotate your hips, keeping the tailbone tucked under, and switch sides. Good, and neutralize the back and gaze forward naturally to the front edge of the mat. Good, you want to lengthen the left leg out. On the next inhale, release the right arm and balance on one arm and one knee and the toes at the back. And as exhale, just do a light crunch in elbows and the knees. Breathe in to lengthen out. Breathe out, crunch in again. On the next inhale, lengthen up, look up. Bend the back knee, tiger core, point the toes up to the ceiling, sweep the front hand back. Now if you can't grab hold of the foot or the ankle, you just want to point your fingers to the back wall. Otherwise, if you can, grab hold of it and kick back, lift the chest, eye gaze forward, and just really looking like it's a mini cow stretch, engaging your hand and the foot together. Good. Now release, lengthen up. And exhale, hands down, knees and toes down. The next inhale, right leg lengthen up. Left arm balance, lengthen up too. And exhale, crunch in, elbows, knees. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, crunch in. One more, breathe in. Engage tiger core, back toes. And point the hands back without grabbing the foot if you want. Or if you can, kick back, lengthen the chest, eye gaze forward and up. And hold. 2. And 1. Release your arms up. Good. And just land the hands on the knees and the toes down. Good. We're coming to downward facing dog. Breathe in. And just breathe out. Widen the fingers. Really engage the whole palm down to your fingertips. Good. And what I always teach people to do is to engage your biceps and slightly turn it towards the front edge of the mat to engage your upper outer legs of your back. So your down dog can be a little bit stronger as well. Good. Now join the feet together, feet hip width, lift up both heels high, and exhale, bend the knees to your ribs. Look forward. You really want to just step forward if we want, or if you can, straight knees, hop forward, and chest down to the thighs, into your Uttanasana forward fold. Good. Now inhale to chair pose. Breathe in, join the palms, gaze up. Breathe out. You want to stand up, sweep the hands to behind, lower back, clasp your hands, shoulders down, and release your arms to the side. Good. Breathe in, salutations, 3 sets. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, engage. Land your hands on the side, please. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms down, jump, step back to plank. Good. Navel into downward facing dog. And breathe. Now inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees down if you want. For the first chaturanga, elbows hugging, draw the navel forward and down. Inhale, lift hips, tailbone. Squeeze the thighs, lift the toe and chest up to your up dog. Tuck toes, lift knees, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg rise, 3-legged dog, and exhale, bend the knees. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, lunge forward and land the foot between your hands. Now engage your front heels and rise, light up body to your high lunge. Anjaneyasana. Now step in and join the legs together, thighs and heels down. Join the palms into your Utkatasana. Now lift chest, sweep arms, interlock fingers, hands by the sides. Surya A, right side, palms up, and exhale, fingers down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend. Or you can really step without jumping to plank. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, chaturanga. This time with the knees up if you want. Breathe into up dog. Engage hips, toenails down the back. Tuck toes midline, body up. To downward facing dog. Breathe in right leg. Exhale, bend the knees. Straighten it up. And lunge. If you want to add on a crunch, before you lunge, engage your navel, land soft on the heels. Press up to your high lunge. Exhale, step in Utkatasana. Join your legs and the palms. And exhale, roll, clasp, Samasthiti. Surya B, second set, arms up. Exhale, lengthen down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, float, or jump. Down dog. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, chaturanga. Breathe in, lift to up dog. Engage your shoulders back. Breathe out, tuck toes down dog. Left leg rise. Exhale, bend the knees, side hips open. Straighten the leg. Crunch, hold, and lunge through. Good. Now add on this time to your warrior 1. Back heel diagonally down. Engage your midline.
Press up, bend the front knee, join the arms, gaze up. Gaze forward as you come to high lunge. Step in, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, Samasthiti. Right side, arms up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hold. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, Chaturanga. Breathe in, lift. And exhale, Ardha Mukha to down dog. Right leg lift. Exhale, bend the knee. Straighten up, inhale. Exhale, come forward. And you lunge. Good. Adjust the foot always between the hands. Let the back heel diagonally down. Vira 1. Come on up. Palms join. Transition to high lunge as you lift the back heel. Step in. Fold. Palms together. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Good. Breathe in the final set. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, engage the upper body firmly and lighten lower belly to jump back. Exhale to down dog. Breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, forward, Chaturanga. Breathe in to lift. Breathe up, down dog. Left leg rise. Exhale, bend the knee. Straighten up to crunch forward. Exhale. And step forward. Now this time we go to third Vira, Warrior 1, 2. Back heel diagonally down. Pressing up. Turn your body to the right. Good. Engage your legs, shoulders. Take a step on the back foot forward. Heels down diagonally to Vira 1. And transition to high lunge. Step into your Utkatasana. Breathing clasp behind. Breathe out, release. Find the tree on the left. Arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out, navel in. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, Chaturanga. Breathe into up dog. Breathe up, downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Good. Right leg this time. Exhale, bend knees. Straighten up. Come forward. Lunge. Prepare for Vira 2. Back heel down. Push on up. Face the left. Good. Full body come forward. Back heel step halfway down diagonally to Vira 1. Lift the back heel. Come up to a high lunge. And your final set, Utkatasana. Swing back, collapse. Exhale, release, Samasthiti. So I like to mix a little bit of Hatha together with Vinyasa. So hold your hands on the hips. Lengthen the chest up. Engage your heels and mid-thigh squeeze in. Good. Pick up the left heel. And as you can, lean forward with left hand, pick up the left ankle, and come to high tree straight away. If you can't, keep it down below your knees, or even toe tap on the floor. Come on up high, breathe, engage your right hand on the waist. As you breathe in, breathe out, join the palms. Good. Inhale, inflow of your palms, and lengthen palms to the ceiling. Exhale, just press outside, plank arms to the walls next to you. Good. Bring your right hand back to your hips. Hold the big toes and peel the left foot off. And exhale, just kick the heels forward and into your Utthita Hasta, Padangusthasana 1. If you can't, just hold on to your hamstrings. Bend the knees, toes down, arms up. And engage high lunge. Hold. Good. And simply sweep your hands to your low back. Clasp them again. Lift ribs, chest. And breathe. Stay. Hands down. And exhale, palms engage, shoulders back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale to plank. Now exhale, knees down below your waistline. It is important to engage your hips and the thighs, so keep it like a tabletop pose. Tuck your left toes out to your left. Straighten the right leg down and plant it to the mid-back behind you. Lengthen and lighten your right arm up and extend. Hold. 2. And 1. On the next inhale, you just want to lift up the back leg parallel to the mat and kick the heels to the wall behind. And as you exhale, bend the top knee, hold the top hand down to the ankle into your modified back bend into your Karasana wild thing. Kick your foot back, raise your chest, ribs, and exhale, just drop back, lengthen the left arm forward. Good. On the next inhale, rotate back, land your palms, knees, hands, toes back. And we lift again to your down dog. Good. Inhale, heels high, bend the knees. Exhale, just jump, step, or walk forward to your forward fold, chest and thighs. Sit to your chair. And exhale, clasp, stand, Samasthiti. So back to the right side again. Hold your hips. Good. Nice. Peel the right heel off to tree pose. Stay low, mid, or high. Bring it up. Good. Engage the heels in both feet. Palms, shoulders down. Softly to your chest. Inhale, rise, interlock. Exhale, press up to the side wall. Good. Left hand hips. Right hand, reach for the big toe. Peel the foot off. And hold your hamstrings. Remember, if you want to, kick the heels forward. Deep out one. Hold. Breathe in, release, arms up. Breathe out, navel, hips, thighs. Lunge back and engage. Sweep your hands back. Interlock punch. Shoulders down. And breathe. 2. And 1. Hands down. Palms engaged. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. On the next inhale, come forward. Exhale, both knees down again. This time, turn to your left side by tucking the right 5 toes out. Straighten the left knee. Foot middle of the mat, plant down. Left hand relax, lengthen up. Hold. Inhale, left leg rise. Modified wild thing. Bend the top knee, kick to your butt. Top hand down, reach for your foot. Now at this point, what I failed to mention earlier is that if you cannot grab hold of the foot, just wrap the top arm behind the lower back and really kick the heels back, open the chest and the thighs. If you can grab on, drop back, land the toes, left arm forward, hands back, knees together, 10 toes. Lift the knees, down dog. Breathe. Hold. One more breath. Lift the heels, bend the knees, straight legs, upper body strength, hop or step, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand up, clasp, Samasthiti. We're just going to add on. Second set of standing, hands on the hips. Raise the left heel, tree pose modification. Come up low, stay low rather, or come up high if you want. Heels, palms. Good. Interlock. And exhale, press up. Hands right on the hip, left. Peel the foot off. Good. Now this time, hold the big toes, kick forward. And if you want to add on, kick to the side, stay. Breathe, bend the knees, come back. So you want to engage your foot. Whichever way you grab hold, big toes, side foot or hamstrings, bend the knees, toes relax, and lunge back. Back heel land to firm. VR1, join the palms, gaze up. Hold. 2. And 1. And this time open to VR2. Lengthen the chest and the arms, back toes point to the wall. Now straighten front knee to come to your Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hands hold onto your shin bone, left arm straight up. Breathe. And if you want the full range, lean forward more side ribs, and then grab hold of the big toe of the front leg. One more breath here. Good. Bend the front knee. Come up to VR2. And this time sweep your hands down. Engage your back heels rise. Press back to your down dog. Breathe. And hold. Now inhale, come to plank. Exhale, knees land together below your waist. Left toes tuck up. You've been there before. Right leg straight. Press on the back foot down. Right arm lengthen, come on up. Hold. And this time what I want you guys to do is to attempt to lift the bottom knee by tucking your back toes and then sweep the back foot forward on the side leg and breathe. Hold. Now here comes the challenge. If you want more, wrap the top arm behind the back. If you want even more, gaze at the front foot without collapsing the chest, keeping upright. Bend the knees to your ribs, sweep in, and we can release back arm wrap. Grab hold of the foot from the bottom, kick back up to your side. Hold. Stay. Good. Nice. Release the foot, hug into your ribs. Drop the hands to your mat, lift the back heels. Take a lift on the left leg, 3-leg dog. And breathe. Land foot to downward facing dog. Hold. Stay. One more breath. Inhale, heels high. Bend the knees to ribs. Exhale, straight leg again. Hop or walk. Come forward to forward fold. Fold your chest down. Inhale, sit. Utkatasana. And exhale, sweep, stand up. Clasp your hands. Samasthiti. Now final set on the right. Breathe in, hands on hips. Peel the right heel, turn the knees out. Tree pose. Palms spray your chest. Inhale, interlock to rise. And exhale, press out to the side wall. Stay. Left hand hip. Right hand, peel the foot off. Big toe or hamstrings. Kick forward. Utthita 1. Bend the knees in. Utthita 2. Kick out to your side. Stay. One more breath. Engage your standing leg. Bend the knees. If you lose your balance, you can let go anytime. Okay? Good. Release. Toes. Lunge back. Breathe. Extend the chest. Land the back heel perpendicular to Vira 2. Hold there. Gaze forward. Straighten the front knee. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Big toes or hands to hamstring, or rather your shin bone. Right arm up. Option, grab all the big toes. One more breath. Good, and bend the knees. Come on up, Vira 2. And we're transitioning to your down dog, hands down. Lift the back heel, step back, breathe. And stay. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, knees land below your waist. Good. One more extension there. This time we're going to tuck the right toes out. Land, straighten the left leg, foot down, left arm up. Good. You're going to hike and glide the back leg forward by tucking the toes, knees up, stretch forward. Just get a feel of it. Land on the side foot. Exhale, wrap the arms behind the lower back. Stay. Now if you want to add on, you can do the same. Sweep the foot in and try to reach outer edge of the foot, kick up. Breathe. Hold. And bend it back. Release your hands back parallel. Lift the back heel, right leg back. Land to downward facing dog. Hold. On the next inhale, lean forward. And exhale, land the knees. Now we can transiting through child's pose by bending your knees out wide to the inner edge of the mat. Lengthen arms, soften the shoulders. If you want to relax arms, head down to the mat. Or you can simply come on up. If you don't feel good folding down, you can come up to your Vajrasana. Stack your knees, shin bones together. Lengthen chest, arms to the side. Just raise your palms against the upper mid thighs. And just soften your breath in and out through your nose. And time has flown by. It's nearly 30 minutes. And relax our shoulders and our arms by the side. When you're ready, you can just focus your eye gaze forward and listen, or you can just relax and listen as well. Now, the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time is really for you to lie down straight on the mat into Shavasana or corpse pose. Keep your legs relaxed, keep your arms by your side body, palms facing up. And it's very important that your toes stays relaxed upwards as you relax your thigh muscles as you lie down on the mat. This is very important. A lot of people still tend to cringe their toes, their fingers as they lie down. So it's very important to ask yourself, are you cringing on the both ends of the body, on your arms and your legs? If you are, try to let go, try to soften it down. And this relaxation is going to help you calm yourself and be a little bit more stable and relaxed as well. Okay? So thanks for watching, and try to learn. If you want to share more